Disclaimer, I am a 22-year-old that does not have a TikTok account. I'm not mad at the person that made the sauce. I'm mad at the people that are buying it. Y'all are paying $20 for this sauce, not really knowing how it tastes for real, not knowing what's in it for real, not knowing how it's gonna affect your body for real. But y'all can't spend $5-10 on your friend's business.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't.
Oh,
It don't even say pink sauce on this.
ew. If you're one of those people that's considering buying the sauce, don't. Hey everyone, it's Brie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and we're going to be reacting to Pink Sauce is a lawsuit in the making. Lawyer reacts. I don't know if you guys have seen this pink sauce that became viral on TikTok, of course. And people have been buying it. It's been selling out everywhere. But the problem is this pink sauce is not FDA approved. It's not FDA approved. A lot of people are buying this sauce not knowing what's in it. Apparently there were labels that were printed wrong. It's a whole mess, and the owner did come out and tried to clear it up, but it still didn't make her look any good because she didn't know what FDA was. And then when she found out what the FDA was, then she tried to say that her sauce was FDA approved, but it's currently in lab testing, which means it's not FDA approved. It's just it's a mess, but it's also like, I don't know. For some reason, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at the person that made the sauce. I'm mad at the people that are buying it. Like, y'all are idiots. Y'all are literal idiots. And I'm not saying don't support small businesses. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying that. But when it comes to food, and when it comes to stuff that you're putting in your body, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something that verifies that what I'm putting in my body is safe. And so yeah, but we're gonna hear this lawyer talk about this whole situation and how much of a mess it is.
You cannot have a prototype of food, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham.
Right. You cannot have a prototype when it comes to food.
Welcome back to Wine and Chill. I'm Stephanie, your favorite recovering lawyer, and today we're going to talk about the pink sauce. In this video, we're going to discuss virality, clout, the pink sauce, and what is, in my opinion, a potential pending lawsuit. The question of the day is, what exactly is pink sauce? Which, it depends on who you ask, and it depends on which label you read. Pink sauce is a food condiment. According to Chef P, you can put it on anything. According to numerous news articles, you should not eat it. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just going to put that out there in the beginning. The ingredients originally listed on her website.
Okay, here we go. Dragon fruit, seed, sunflower seed oil, honey, chili, garlic. Okay.
Website were dragon fruit, sunflower seed oil, chili, honey, and garlic. That sounds innocent enough. Something you could maybe whip up in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Curious. So a few things were missing from the original label. One, the fact that she claimed afterwards that yes, there was a little bit of milk product, to which she changed to powdered milk. Powdered milk does expire. Powdered milk does need to be handled a certain way.
Yeah.
Also,
no, milk? Oh no, you can't. You like, milk goes bad so fast. Like, you have got to be careful with milk. If you like, no.
So there is an overwhelming and apparent lack of preservatives in this product, even though the things in the product can and will go bad. It's just going to spiral from here, so get your wine. I'm drinking water today. Who is Chef P, the creator of pink sauce? Chef P is a chef and caterer from Miami. These are her creations. She's been a caterer.
She's from Florida.
According to her, for the past 4 years, objectively, the catering food looks good. Who doesn't like seafood mac and cheese? And if you don't like seafood mac and cheese, I'd add you to my prayer list, but it's long. In case you were curious, pink sauce is being sold still, for some interesting reason, for $20 a bottle.
Yeah.
Before we get into the real...
Which is so... That's crazy to me. Y'all... Let's see. y'all are paying $20 for this sauce, not really knowing how it tastes for real, not knowing what's in it for real, not knowing how it's gonna affect your body for real. But y'all can't spend $5-10 on your friend's business.
Issues behind the pink sauce and everything like that, I think we should take a second to talk about TikTok, the algorithms, and clout. If you're not familiar with Khadijah, excellent YouTube channel, highly recommend, giving all types of insightful philosophical commentary. This was Khadijah's definition of clout. Clout is about influence, having the kind of influence and therefore power to influence and or get attention from others.
I'm just glad that I didn't buy this or feed into the hype. I will say she did influence me to get some chicken fingers and stuff like that and eat it over the course of the few weeks with my ketchup, with my honey mustard, with preservatives. So I was influenced, not to get some pink sauce, but to start dipping some stuff in sauces regardless.
Social media thrives, if not solely survives, off of clout. Social media's newest spawn, TikTok, most definitely is thriving on clout. TikTok has the best algorithm in the game. One of the big gimmicks of TikTok is that anyone can become viral on.
And that's the thing too, like, disclaimer, I am a 22-year-old that does not have a TikTok account. I just was not. First of all, I'm not someone that hops onto trends like that. I'm very much so anti-trend. But when it comes to TikTok, I just don't have one. I feel like I see all the TikToks anyway on other social media platforms. But also, I just didn't want to get caught up in getting addicted to another social media app, because I feel like TikTok blew up during the pandemic, during 2020. And at that time, I was very much so consumed in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. And I just didn't want to add on a fifth social media that I was addicted to. And so if I'm honestly, I'm getting to the point where I don't use Snapchat like that. So if I'm able to like completely rid of myself of Snapchat, I might replace it with TikTok. I just didn't want to be, because I'm not going to lie, social media takes up a lot of my day. I check it constantly. I'm aware of how much I'm on social media. And so I just didn't want to add another addicting app to my phone that's going to take up my time.
On TikTok, for creators,
But with that being said, I have considered starting up a TikTok, or at least getting into Instagram Reels, because that just seems to be the move nowadays. And with me trying to promote my own business as well, I'm trying to get like the pink sauce lady. Like, I want my store to blow up, and I feel like, you know, the easiest way for me to do that, or the most efficient way for me to try and get my business out there, is to now convert to video, which I don't like. I mean, obviously I like doing YouTube, but in terms of doing short form videos on Instagram and TikTok, that's not really my thing. I'm not really into that. I don't really want to do that, but it's giving I might have to look into that in order to grow my business.
To entry are low, and they can gain followers more quickly than any other platform. TikTok will promote anything as long as it's flashy, light, and bright. I mean that in multiple ways. We don't have time to get into that in this video. So making a bright pink eye-catching sauce seems somewhat, innocuous enough. It's provocative. It gets the people going. But, on a serious note, after reviewing her Instagram, her TikTok, listening to her live, which the live took a lot of turns that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Lots of admissions of liability. I'm just going to say that. It doesn't seem that she is one of these hardened scammers that just goes after people. It does seem, however, that she wanted to make a quick lick. And it seems that she figured, oh, you know what? I'll put this on TikTok. Maybe a few thousand, maybe tens of thousands of people will see it. I don't think that she thought millions of people would see this.
No.
And she even said in her own words that she did not expect to go viral.
Yeah.
However, her not expecting to go viral doesn't excuse the fact that she cut a lot of corners with this product.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, whose expense is she cutting these corners at? We're going to discuss this with Tiana towards the end of the video.
Okay. The FDA says
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
Yes, it does, lady. What you put in your body does contribute to your health. But she thought that FDA meant like medicine. and like that. Like, she didn't understand that FDA is for everything. It's literally like your cereals, your like literally any type of food product, anything that you consume, it goes through the FDA. Well, it should go through the FDA. Actually, everything is not FDA approved, which I found out, and that's actually very terrifying. But yeah, like, she didn't even know what the FDA was for real. Like, y'all, stop. If you're one of those people that's considering buying the sauce, don't.
Firstly, food is regulated by the FDA,
Right.
Federal Drug
Food and
Administration,
drug.
and each state has their own health and safety, health and food administration, Department of Health, etc. It's called different things in different states. In Florida, it's called the Department of Health. There are 3 buckets of issues with her product, and 3 buckets of issues that are going to rise, particularly because all of the evidence is on the internet. So there's no denying it at this point or ever. The ingredient list, first and foremost, was inaccurate. We went over what was listed on the website as the ingredients. When people tasted it, the original feedback from most people that purchased this, and I'm not going to get into victim blaming as to why somebody would spend $20, besides a small child. Kids like bright things.
And I will say, I personally am trying to not blame the victim as much as possible, because we are all victims of scams. So I think everyone who bought it fed into the hype. They trusted her. Many of us trust the people we buy from in so many ways. Who knows why people trusted her? But at the same time, they did. And she took advantage of that trust and that excitement.
The original label stated there were 444 servings in the entire container. That's not possible. It would be much larger.
Right.
And essentially, each bottle was around 40,000 calories. With the ingredients listed as sunflower seed oil, raw honey cannot be eaten by everybody, distilled vinegar, garlic, pitaya, pink Himalayan sea salt, less than 2% of dried spices, lemon juice, milk. Milk is just listed there. Milk is not on that original markup on the website. And citric acid. Yes, citric acid is somewhat of a preservative. A little bit. But citric acid is not enough to preserve milk. So citric acid occurs naturally in citrus fruits, because there are a lot of people being like, there's citric acid there, that's a preservative. It is a weak chemical compound. Please, let us stop getting degrees by osmosis and saying things. The second block of issue that the Department of Health is going to have, where was this made? Now, there are already videos where she is making the concoction, what looks like her home. She has then pushed back and said, in response to people being asking if she was making this in her own kitchen, that she has an FDA-approved facility. That's not how that would work. You have to file an application with the Department of Health. She has not done that. It usually takes between 4 to 8 months, depending. That has not occurred because she started this business July 1st. It is, as of today, July 25th. Even in the video she uploaded of her alleged facility, there's no evidence that she was making anything there. It was just spotless. You are allowed to make certain things in your house, according to the Florida Department of Health. Those specific things are called cottage food. A lot of our laws are very antiquated. Obviously, we are not living in cottages anymore. However, loaf breads, rolls, biscuits, cakes, pastries, cookies, candies, confections, homemade pasta, cereals, trail mix, granola, coated or uncoated nuts. There is one thing all of these things have in common. They are not raw. They do not contain raw materials. Sauces is not one of the approved things that you are allowed to make in your house and sell as a commercial product. Also, the Florida Department of Health requires you to make commercial food in an approved facility that is subject to random inspection. Think Deliver Us from Eva. Your house is not subject to random inspection. You need a warrant to go into someone's house randomly. And then the last issue, and I would say the most glaring issue, outside of the fact that if you're lactose intolerant, you would have experienced symptoms because she didn't list milk on the website. If you bought it and then you received it, you would have been a little bit out of luck. But the shipping. In today's global warming day of age, where everything in the global north is on fire to finally match the energy of what has been done to the global south, I'm just saying, shipping in this wild ass heat without so much dry ice or even an ice pack is wild.
Yeah.
And which is why the product exploded on some people.
No.
Wait, really?
Look at this.
Oh,
Like a motherfucker.
that is insane.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Oh,
It don't even say pink sauce on this.
ew. Oh my God.
With that being said, if people were to sue, which it seems like they are gearing up to, it would
Really?
be violation of the Florida Department of Health regulations, as well as most definitely negligence. Negligence is easy to prove.
Dang.
There are only 4 elements of negligence: existence of a legal duty that defendant owed the plaintiff. If you are selling somebody food, you owe them a legal duty to sell them safe food that has been in accordance with the regulations of the state that they live in. We have already acknowledged that we're not there. It's not happening. Defendant's breach of that duty. Is it breached? Yeah. The evidence is on the internet. Plaintiff's sufferance of an injury. So whether or not people actually got sick. Now, with that being said, because people love clout and TikTok is pushing for this, some random man decides to get on the internet, fake his own death from pink sauce, then magically come back to life. He did not die. It is fake news and nonsense. And that... Sir, please.
Bro, what?
This needs to not be sold anymore. Like, why are you escalating the situation? All right.
That is
Proof that
wild.
defendant's breach caused the injury. Those elements in this particular instance are so easy to prove that, again, it would just behoove her to just stop making this.
Yeah.
Call the lawyer, apologize, issue the refunds, and not continue to sell this product. Product liability definitely comes up. Product liability is essentially very similar to negligence, but specifically your amount of product. So the product has caused injury, the product is defective. I mean, there's milk in a place where the product defect resulted in your injury. And then lastly, you're using the product as intended. It's intended to eat, even though, again, I wouldn't recommend at this point in time that you eat that. Breach of warranty might come up. Definitely false advertising. Although I think false advertising might be a little interesting and she might get away with that one, because when asked what the sauce tastes like numerous times and in numerous videos, she refused to give an answer. She kept saying that it was unique, it was different. So technically, she didn't promise people that it was going to taste like dragon fruit or anything of that nature. Most people have reported it does taste like ranch. And the looks on their faces lead me to believe that it's not the type of ranch you want to ingest.
Oh.
Before Tiana gets into her thoughts and opinions on this, one thing to be said on my end. During the live, Chef P let people know that she personally uses dragon fruit, and she put dragon fruit in the sauce because dragon fruit heals anxiety. No. Negative. Not happening. Not correct. It's giving sea moss.
Wait, what?
Will help you with your anxiety. Implementing what the therapist said is most definitely going to lead you towards the path towards managing your anxiety. But being healed from anxiety, child, I wish. What I found really interesting is the majority of people on the internet are either talking to her crazy, full on like, you're a scammer, this is wild, or saying it with kindness. However, there have been a few people who have just been full on disingenuous and are trying to act like this is something that it's not. So, case in point, this tweet. Black women entrepreneurs are expected to be perfect, capital letters. There's no room for trial and error, and it's so disheartening. We saw it with Honey Pot Co. We saw it with Kushni.
This isn't the same
with
thing.
The pink sauce. People will try to break us down faster than they lifted us up. And I peep it every time. Well, yes, the sentiment of this is true. It is not applying to this.
No,
you cannot
at all.
have a prototype of food, ma'am. No ma'am, no ham. When it is food, it has to be perfect, as in at least edible, at least not making people sick.
Yes.
There's been a lot of talk about her on the internet. Many people have been coming to her defense. Some people are saying that she's a black woman. I'm not sure how she identifies, but either way, she hasn't really used that as much to kind of shield her from her consequences and criticism. She's mainly used being a creator as some sort of shield of criticism, telling people to not give up on their creative dreams, and creatives need more grace when creating. You know, that can be true in some instances, but this is very serious. So using that is not necessarily an excuse or a good excuse. And even from her past videos, like, she's been trying to say her intentions, and we get her intentions. And I understand that she feels like she's a nice person, a good person with good intentions, but that does not mean that the impact is not like really drastic and harmful. And even if her intent wasn't to scam, she did. Like, the labeling wasn't correct and inaccurate, and this could possibly open more people up to allergies and whatnot, because we ultimately don't exactly know what has been put into the product. Overall, I can't tell if she was being malicious or greedy, but either way, look at the impact. It doesn't matter the intentions when you see how big the impact is. Like, If anything, the way that she could take responsibility in the biggest way is to not sell any more products until everything is straight and good. And also make sure everybody gets a refund. Just hit that refund button. I do not know why people don't like to press the button. Give the refund.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm in full agreement with Tiana. I understand. In this economy, we're all struggling. The inflation is higher than Bezos'
High
rocket
as a
ship.
kite, bro.
However, do not do stupid things to catch a quick lick, because instead you're going to end up purchasing a lawsuit and also harm others in the process. Like, come on, what if something bad actually happens to somebody? The amount of guilt. Well, on that note, I'll catch you all in the next video.
All right. Yeah, this is a mess. I really hope that if you're watching this, that you did not buy this pink sauce. It's just, yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. I don't want the lady to get sued, but also it's like, what were you expecting? Like, what were you expecting trying to literally put out a product, a food product that didn't go through the proper testing, the proper protocols, like, and even like the labels not being, what they say they are. Like, it's just a mess across the board. And, that tweet that tried to compare this to the honey pot situation, that is not the same thing at all. Granted, yes, like she said, the sentiment is there in terms of, when black businesses fall short, people are quick to tear them down and try to cancel them. That I do agree with, but this isn't this. Like, food is a whole other thing. We're on a whole another level with this, and you cannot play around with food and the stuff that people are putting in their bodies. Then yes, it's also the consumer's responsibility to know what they're putting in their body, and people should have known better than to sit here and buy the sauce. But yeah, this is just a mess. I really hope though. Well, I don't know. She said that people haven't been liking the sauce, but like, if she went about this in the right way, and if she made a sauce that tasted good, that was FDA approved, and that could sustain being shipped to people, this could be $1 million business if she went about it the right way. But something tells me that this pink sauce is just going to be a trend, and it's probably not going to last past this because of all the negative press around it as well. And so, yeah, but let me know what you guys think about the situation and this pink sauce in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.